Rich Little.
Now, I've done a lot of politicians over the years. I've done people like Bill Clinton, who wrote me a lot of great material. And George W. Bush. I don't know why the American people are picking on me. I haven't done anything.
Now, going to one of my favorite impersonations that you do, Johnny Carson.
He probably does a wider range of impressions than any guy working today. Would you welcome, please, Rich Little. Rich.
And this is Johnny Carson in Washington.
Now, Johnny Carson was, he couldn't have been that easy to do. And I understand you had a little trouble trying to nail it until you went to some zoo somewhere and saw an ostrich or what an emu? Right. What was it?
I went to the San Diego Zoo, and I was standing there looking at some ostriches, and I suddenly said, "That's how you do Johnny Carson." Think of an ostrich. Huh? You know, that's how I got to do Jimmy Stewart. I mean, I'm getting confused here. Yeah. That's how I got to do Johnny Carson was, by thinking of an ostrich.
Hey, how about this? How about this weather we're having out here in California? Isn't it wild?
It's so funny when you see someone impersonate someone because you have the voice down. There's no doubt about that. But you also have to get the mannerisms down. And Carson had a million quirks. He had a lot of idiosyncrasies that he would use prior to even talking on a show.
Well, I did that on the roast. He had 23 mannerisms. You know, everything from scratching his head, scratching his arm, doing he had so many tics. It was unbelievable. He had 23, and that's what I did. I told a joke, and then I would do one of his mannerisms. You know, did you hear the thieves yesterday broke into the police department here in Las Vegas and stole all their toilet seats? Did you know this? So far, the police have nothing to go on.
There you go.
Now, that's a terrible joke, but it's a typical Johnny Carson joke.
And when he failed, it was even better. When he bombed, I mean, that was just TV gold, and you capitalized on that. Now, how did he like your impersonating him?
Well, he liked it, but I think he got a little tired of it because I had a falling out with him. Not with him, with the producer of the show, Freddie DeCordova. Mm-hmm. And suddenly I was a no book on the Johnny Carson show for years. And I had done it. My God, I'd hosted the show 23 times. And I'd been on the show, about 40. And suddenly I was a no book. So something I must have said that upset somebody. But I ended up being a no book on the Carson show.
So you don't know to this day what DeCordova had that?
No, I never found out what the problem was.
No,
never.
It's a shame, but it's a vehicle.
I went down there a couple of times and said, "What did I do? What's wrong?" And they said, "Oh no, Rich, you're great. We just don't book impersonators on the show anymore." I saw Johnny Carson just before he passed away, about 6 months before he passed away, and he was extremely nice to me. I was in a restaurant in Malibu, and he came up to me and he said, "Rich, are you still doing me in your act?" And I said, "Of course." He said, "But I'm not on television." I said, "John, people will always remember you. I mean, you're an icon, for God's sake." I don't believe it. You're still doing me? And I said, "Yeah, I will be doing you for forever. I mean, here I am today. I'm still doing them, you know."